Steps for importing cosmetics ingredients. Welcome to our video on the regulations for importing cosmetics ingredients. In this video, we'll discuss the different regulations that you need to be aware of when importing cosmetics ingredients into the United States. We'll also provide you with some tips on how to comply with these regulations. The first thing you need to know is that the FDA is responsible for regulating cosmetics in the United States. The FDA has a set of regulations that you need to follow when importing cosmetics ingredients. These regulations are designed to protect consumers from harmful ingredients. The FDA regulations for cosmetics ingredients are found in Title 21 of the Code of Federal Regulations, CFR. Section 701 of the CFR defines a cosmetic as any article intended to be rubbed, poured, sprinkled, or sprayed on, introduced into, or otherwise applied to the human body or any part thereof for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or altering the appearance. This definition includes a wide range of products, from makeup to hair care products to skincare products. Any ingredient that is used in a cosmetic product is considered to be a cosmetic ingredient. The FDA regulations for cosmetics ingredients are designed to ensure that these ingredients are safe for use on the human body. The FDA has a list of ingredients that are prohibited from being used in cosmetics. These ingredients include things like lead, mercury, and asbestos. The FDA also has a list of ingredients that are restricted from being used in cosmetics. These ingredients can be used in cosmetics, but they are subject to certain restrictions. For example, the amount of lead that can be used in a cosmetic product is limited. In addition to the FDA regulations, there are also a number of other regulations that you need to be aware of when importing cosmetics ingredients. These regulations can vary from country to country. Importing cosmetics ingredients into the United States. If you are importing cosmetics ingredients into the United States, you need to comply with all of the FDA regulations. You also need to comply with any other applicable regulations, such as those from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP. The CBP is responsible for enforcing the import regulations of the United States. The CBP has a set of regulations that you need to follow when importing cosmetics ingredients into the United States. These regulations are found in Title 19 of the CFR. The CBP regulations for cosmetics ingredients are designed to ensure that these ingredients are safe for import into the United States. The CBP has a list of ingredients that are prohibited from being imported into the United States. These ingredients include things like restricted drugs, hazardous materials, and biological products. The CBP also has a list of ingredients that are restricted from being imported into the United States. These ingredients can be imported into the United States, but they are subject to certain restrictions. For example, the amount of lead that can be imported into the United States is limited. Here are a few tips for complying with the regulations for importing cosmetics ingredients. Be aware of the regulations. The first step to complying with the regulations is to be aware of what they are. Make sure you read the FDA regulations and the CBP regulations. Get the necessary approvals. You may need to get approval from the FDA or the CBP before you can import cosmetics ingredients into the United States. Label your products correctly. Your products must be labeled correctly with all of the required information. This includes the ingredients list, the net weight, and the country of origin. Store your products properly. You need to store your products in a way that protects them from contamination. Document your imports. You need to keep records of all of your imports. This includes the date of import, the name of the supplier, and the quantity of the products imported. The regulations for importing cosmetics ingredients can be complex. However, by following these tips, you can help ensure that you are complying with the regulations. Thank you for watching our video on the regulations for importing cosmetics ingredients. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below.